So you've been talking about this one all day on social media. The president's desire for a big military parade right through the streets of Washington. City leaders not happy about it. D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton's pretty fired up too.
We would charge the federal government for each and every bit of expense we have to shoulder because of an unnecessary parade in order to feed Trump's ego.
Ever since this parade idea first dropped, Twitter and Facebook have been blowing up with all kinds of questions. So our Verify team went to work. Here are two things we know for sure. First, D.C. doesn't have a plan for a parade. And duh, they need to know. Mayor Bowser's office says the White House hasn't called them up. One thing you'd have to do to have a parade in D.C. is cut through a whole lot of this stuff. You live here, you know what I'm talking about. It's red tape. Throwing a parade in D.C. can require up to 16 different permits from 22 agencies. All right, next we turn to the Pentagon. Our researchers confirmed they don't have a plan yet either. A spokesperson said we are aware of the request and are in the process of determining specific details. And we heard from you on our WUSA 9 Facebook page. You want to know, how much is this thing going to cost? Great question, but nobody knows. Here's what we can verify. According to the documents we found, when you throw a parade, you have to hire certain people. Trash collectors, $32 an hour. Police officers, $70 an hour. An ambulance, $200. A tow truck, nearly $600. Verified. Parades in the district cost a whopper. We tried to get a better idea of what that cost would be overall by calling the National Park Service about the Independence Day Parade and the National Cherry Blossom Festival to try and compare, but they didn't give us any specific dollar amount. And by the way, both of those are paid for with private donations, not taxpayer dollars. Whether you have questions about headlines or stuff you see in your social media feed, the Verify team is here to separate fact from fiction. Got something for us to check out? Find me on Twitter or Facebook at AdamLongoTV. Like me, follow me while you're there. You can also email the whole squad, verify@WUSA9.com. You know